That came from that one.
Intimate.
I got a boner from that.
You know what else gives boners?
Viagra. Yeah, I was about to. We hang
You
out
guys
so
are
much.
on the
I
same
know.
wavelength.
Like, we need to stop hanging
missed
out.
this. Like, I really did. I really missed this. We haven't been this in tune in a long time. Let me switch over. Yeah, that works.
There we go.
Okay, there we go.
That's
like
a
that.
picture.
That's a fresh picture.
That's a fresh picture.
And on that note, welcome to Nerdentials, your weekly dose of the nerdy essentials, where we like to cover and chat over movies, TV, video games, and comics. We're your hosts.
All the same week.
Joe.
Paul.
Jeff. Wait.
Sometimes mixed up, but always here.
Paul.
Yes. Paul.
No, I'm Paul.
You know what? We'll put it down
Joe.
in the subtext afterwards.
I'm Matt.
Matt.
Rest in peace, Matthew.
Gentlemen,
Let's have a moment of silence.
for our fallen nerd.
One nerd down. Step back so I can insert the picture there. Okay.
Can you
Moment of
insert so I kiss him?
Matthew, that was for you, brother.
Mm-hmm.
And so is this.
We missed you, but folks, due to additional weather issues over here in the northwest of America, that's where we're at, he couldn't make it this time. But we will see you soon,
on the other side.
Matthew.
Because if this doesn't catch on, we're all
Of the
gonna drink
astral.
bleach.
Off of the astral.
That was a little extreme. Alright. Alright guys, moving forward, we have a few hot topics this week to talk about. Specifically, two this week.
A couple.
Yeah, that's still a couple.
But because I can't help but say it, I am going to throw down the gauntlet right now.
Gauntlet. I think you mean an infinity gauntlet. What on earth are we talking about, Joe?
Very confusing, I know, especially for those out of the loop.
Yeah.
This is the loop, and this needs to be you.
Oh, control yourself.
Right
no.
here, going that way.
Jeff, can I go in your loop?
Yeah, let's go into the loop. There we go. We are looped in.
I'm gonna skip that train and move on over to the...
Get that train right into the tunnel, Joe!
Hey, speaking of trains!
Moving forward onto the hype train. I've got a very special individual near and dear to my personal heart here. From a series a lot of people have greatly enjoyed involving dragons, fire, murder, and sex.
Dungeons and Dragons, the movie.
Oh my god, yes.
Yes.
How did you peg that?
Destiny.
Pegging.
I don't think there's nearly that much excitement there.
For pegging? Oh, there's plenty of excitement for pegging.
In Destiny, though?
Especially
anyway,
in cribbage.
topics aside, I'm speaking upon the great and not late, he's still fresh and young.
That's right.
Peter Dinklage
Yeah.
is currently in talks with the Marvel Cinematic Universe peoples to take on a role in the epic Infinity Wars project.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
What do you guys think that could entail? I would just like to throw this down.
Okay.
We've got two, I think at least, characters we think this could be.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to throw down the infamous, not really, kind of obscure M.O.D.O.K.
Mm-hmm.
More recently popular M.O.D.O.K.
More recently popular, created back in '67 by Jack Kirby and Jim Lee.
Stanley?
Oh, good God.
Give me your nerd card.
Yeah. Let's take that. You're done.
He's a fantastic artist, however.
You're done with your super sauce.
For
Let's
the
take this
Marvel-
away. You can't have that anymore.
I am trying to
I'm
trying to correct my mistake.
And that was a good correction.
Jim Lee is a fantastic artist for the Marvel comic book line. That aside, so sorry.
It's okay. You totally made up for it. Here's your nerd card back.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Back in '67, he was a giant head attached to a mechanical body, essentially built for destruction. I mean,
What does that necessarily stand for?
that stands specifically for mental mobile mechanized organism designed only for killing.
So it should be
It should be
M.O.D.O.K.
M.O.D.O.K. But
that's what I'm telling you, man. M.O.D.O.K.
Or they could just do M to the third power. Just have that 3 right there.
M.Q.O.D.O.K.
M cubed. Yeah. That's right. But we'll move forward from that.
But
he's awfully obscure, and he's attached to Fantastic Four, and as far as his early days. Mm-hmm. So, Paul, I thought you had a suggestion.
Well, here's the thing, though. You say the Fantastic Four, he's tied to Fantastic Four. The other character that I think he could be potentially playing is another Fantastic Four character. Uatu the Watcher, or just the Watcher.
The Watcher.
Yeah,
that's right.
Introduced in '63 again by our man's Jack Kirby and Stan Lee.
You're right. Correct. Nerd card approved.
Thank you.
Nerd card intact.
So yeah, Uatu the Watcher is this character from the Fantastic Four universe, and he's part of this larger group called the Watchers. He is a Watcher of Earth. He's a protector, and actually, he's not really much of a protector because he's not supposed to interfere with anything, and usually he's really good about that. But he's occasionally someone who kind of throws away the rules, and he's like, "Okay, I'll help you guys out." Now that I think fits right up Peter Dinklage's alley. Fits right up in his alley.
Right up there.
So up there.
Right up in that alley.
So far into the alley.
But here's the thing, with this character. Also being a Fantastic Four character, you're almost like, well, how the hell are they supposed to do this? Because Fox and Marvel just don't get along, especially for the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
And the thing about that's really interesting is that for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, which is dropping later this year, we have Kurt Russell in it. Kurt Russell is going to play the living
planet. Yeah.
The living planet.
Star-Lord's
father. Mm-hmm. This is a character very commonly associated with Galactus and the Fantastic Four, which for some reason Fox just gets to keeping. I don't know why I say it like it's a secret. We all know it. They sucked.
Legal-ish rights, connections.
Yeah.
As long as we make a movie X amount of years.
Exactly.
Every 2 years.
Yeah, we get to keep the rights.
Yeah.
So I think when they made a deal, Marvel with Fox, to get the living planet and all that kind of stuff, Uatu the Watcher and all his people may have slipped through the cracks and been allowed
possibilities.
Yeah, and been allowed in there.
Mm-hmm.
And he lives on a settlement that was abandoned by the Kree. So
now the Guardians of the Galaxy connection.
Exactly. So they can build it up really well. I mean, granted, we don't know any of this. This is all speculation now.
Yeah.
But there are some really cool things happening with the casting that we have had.
Yeah,
confirmed.
And basically, the stuff that has been confirmed as well are some of our favorite characters have actually signed on. We've got Zoe Saldana. We've got Chris Pratt. We've got Benedict Cumberbatch, and we also have Tom Holland, who we haven't really seen a lot of as Spider-Man. But
when
20 minutes
see him,
20 minutes of stage time on Civil War. Were all I needed.
Right.
Yeah, and it'll be great. So yeah.
I think that's gonna wrap it up for the Infinity War conversation.
Yeah, I mean that's some cool stuff that's happening there, and of course as the year progresses, we still have plenty of time to get it.
Yeah.
More information, and we're just gonna keep following it up.
Yeah.
As we get more details, I think that should be a good
absolutely.
focus
I think
for
we're
us.
going to talk about this for a while till it's
absolutely
until
it's out, and then we can just when it's finally
And while
coming.
we're speculating on the glimmer of that golden light from the sun,
golden,
let's quickly reflect on something else golden.
Yeah.
And round.
Yeah.
Boobs.
Yes.
Yes, Paul.
Golden boobs.
But no.
So, also what happened last week is the Golden Globes.
That's another word for boobs.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that you kind of you were there, but you went a little further over.
You slid into the trend.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
You slid into the trend.
There were a few actual kind of surprises of nominations that came through this year, and they were for Deadpool. Deadpool was up for Best comedy, but for best comedy or musical.
Which, if you don't know, is a Best Picture category.
Yes, it is a Best Picture. What the Golden Globes does is it puts drama in its own category, and then it puts musical and comedy in a different category, and they have a Best Actor and Actress for both.
Both sections,
but they don't do that for supporting actor and actress. It's the same. What was really surprising about that, Deadpool up for Best Comedy or Musical, and also Ryan Reynolds was up for Best Actor in a musical or comedy. And so that's really impressive. They neither of them won, but that's still huge for like a comic book movie, especially with how obscene that it was.
Well, not just a comic book movie, but like the last comic book movie that like got any kind of like awards like chatter was The Dark Knight.
Yeah, I guess for like the big awards, but like even Avengers was up for like costumes and stuff like that.
Those were on the lower side of the awards. Yeah, they were there.
They're the ones that people don't tune in for.
No.
Sorry for all you costume designers and sound editors and all that stuff. I love the work you do. But the common man is
from
not,
our side, but
it's not coming in to see you guys.
The industry is not praising them loudly enough.
Yeah, so like, I just think that it's great to see that. I think another good one is next year after Logan. I think that could actually be nominated for a couple of
I think if they do it right, I'm crossing my fingers. I love Hugh Jackman.
I love Patrick Stewart.
Stewart is awesome.
I appreciate that the 16 years into the industry as the Wolverine. I appreciate that they're going like hardcore with this storyline, and I really hope they pull out some gloss for it.
And then we got one more thing to bring up.
Okay.
And really what that would be is Best Animated. It went to Zootopia. And Disney had two different ones up this year.
What was the other one? Do you remember?
They had Moana up as well.
Okay, Moana.
And it was going up against like Sing and Kubo as well.
Those look good.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, Kubo looks amazing.
And shout out to Laika because Laika's awesome.
I know.
They're amazing.
Yeah. They need to get some more awards love.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They really do.
We'll have to do a segment on just them.
Ooh, yeah.
They've got some amazing work in their queue, but
but Zootopia, I think for myself, and I think you being a father,
I've seen it a few
100,000 times.
And me being married to a Disney fanatic.
And me being a furry and really into animals.
Ooh.
I've watched it a lot without my pants.
Because he wants to be like
Donald. I would have. Yeah, I wear a shirt and a hat just like this, but I'm not wearing any pants.
Zootopia did do a great service, I think, to the general public view of lifestyle, gender, race, just all those things that are
drugs as well,
and even drugs. They covered a lot of very controversial topics, and they handled it in a very family friendly way.
Yeah,
I think it touched me personally as far as understanding the message, the positive side of what you could get out of it.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's really cool too because if you think back to like older kids' stories, there was always a lesson and they were always a little more adult.
Yeah, I think that's it for Movie Mondays.
I think that is going to wrap us up.
Yeah, do you want to send us out?
Well, guys, I think one way you guys could, leave us the feeds back is through our social media.
Yeah.
We've got the Twitters and the Facebook. Those are some big ones right there. Mm-hmm. All at the same name, Nerdentials. Go Google it. I promise you'll find us.
Mm-hmm. There'll be one here and one here.
I'm not going to do that this time. The editing is incredibly hard to put subtitles up there.
We'll do them right there.
You know what? How about we do them right?
Let's put them down below.
I'll put them down below. And you can find us all on Facebook with Nerdentials, but then you can also find us on our personal Twitters.
Mm-hmm.
I am at Paul R. Roman.
I am at the Jeff Berry.
I am at Mr. Bluestreak. Further explanation will be provided at a later time.
Yeah. Also, we want to try to get you guys more involved with us. We want to be able, this little part that we're doing now, we want to be able to kind of talk to you guys. If you leave us a comment, we'll give you a shout out. We'll talk to you.
Absolutely, guys.
Even if it's mean.
If you've got, if you guys got comments or questions, we want to open up a segment on our show where we can respond to those.
Mm-hmm.
We'd absolutely love give you guys shout outs and just general responses to questions you guys have about our opinions or what we think might happen.
And if
go
you
ahead
think
and shoot those out.
If you think Paul's stupid, that's fine.
I was actually going to say, you guys suck is not a question.
If you guys liked what you saw today, hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all our content throughout the week. I'm going to pour one out for Matthew real quick. Guys, join me. Don't actually pour one out.
Yeah, please
Well,
don't.
don't worry, it's all gone anyway.
You
You almost did. I
know.
almost saw some coming out.
Oh, there's a drip.
That's
Actually.
not the first time you've said that.
No, it won't be the
It's
last.
also not the first time you've said that to Matt. Oh, look, I can see a little bit coming out. Matthew, on that note, I
We'll
love
see you on the other side.
As always, nerds, we'll see you
on the other side.
Including you, Matthew.
I'm drinking bleach later.
He won't.
Just to meet you.
Paul will be okay. Oh, that was extreme.